How did it go?
I really liked our first day. The energy was fantastic. The guys were pushing each other. High level of communication. We always talk about being a tough, talking, tied together team, and that's what we did. It was a defensive focused day, as most days will be.
Coach, what are you hoping to get out of summer league, especially these first weeks leading up to it?
Laying the foundation for the team that we want to be. I keep going back to us growing together, and laying the foundation for being a tough, talking, tied together defensive team and a team offensively that plays with pace, space, and the pass. I think laying that foundation early is going to be the key for us.
What are your expectations for the incoming rookies, Jalen and Franz, the next few days, and then once the games begin?
That's a good question. I think it's really about helping them understand the foundation of what we're doing. I think them knowing and learning the game, the speed of the game, understanding our terminology, learning the coverages, and then just being able to be tied together with these other guys on the court. I think that's going to be the level of expectation I have for them.
How did they look out there?
They looked really good. High level of energy. It was connection right away. I think there's going to be a chemistry and a good feel for one another. They're empowering each other. They're playing together. They're willing to play with the pace, space, and pass. And then defensively, they're doing the right things. Just being tied together.
There was a moment out there, kind of saw through the curtain, I apologize, where Jalen dropped to the court and did some push-ups. Not sure if you saw it, but any idea what that was about?
We were talking. It was a defensive play, and he understood that it was an assignment that he should have gotten in a different form, and he took it upon himself. After he corrected it again, he went back up and made himself do push-ups. That was him doing it on his own.
What did that tell you about him? I know it's probably something you already knew, but what did that, if anything, what did that indicate?
Well, we keep talking about accountability, and he's a kid that's going to hold himself to a high standard and hold himself accountable, as well as his teammates willing to hold him accountable, and that's what that was for me. So it was a good sight to see, as well as his teammates encouraging him as he was doing it.
Coach, you got your start in player development. To have a 2 or so week period here where you're not only helping Magic players get better, but players that may go on to other aspects of their career, just how rewarding is that for you?
I told these guys when we first started that I want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. Guys that are going to sign with us, guys that are going to end up with jobs overseas, guys that may end up with our G League team. This game has been good to all of us, and I think that's the opportunity that I think they should have. And I would just want to be part of helping them reach their full potential as basketball players.
The last person you were thinking about was yourself. And I also know that you've run practices before and you've run summer league teams before, but was there a moment out there where you said, this is my team, I'm one of 30 NBA head coaches?
I don't think about it like that. I think once I hit that floor, it's really just about the Magic and the organization and just helping these, like I just said, like getting these guys better, helping these guys reach their full potential and maximize how great they can be as basketball players on and off the court. And I think that's the energy that I'm trying to bring every single day. It's not about me.
How much of a whirlwind in terms of learning things is it for rookies? Particularly these two rookies.
Well, the one thing that I've tried to say to them and the whole team as we go forward is to dominate the simple, right? Keep it simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better they'll be, so they don't get just thrown a whirlwind. They've got a lot of things going on, so the easier I can keep it on them, from terminology to the things that we're doing, the better that they can be, because then they're not overthinking things and they're just playing off of their instincts and their reaction.
What did it mean to you to see Mo Bamba out here to practice?
It's great. I think it's just continue to show his growth, his desire to just be great, his desire to want to get better. And again, it talks about the chemistry and the camaraderie that these guys have for wanting to push one another.